Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Rebirth. I noticed that my audio was kind of cutting out a bit in some of my videos. I'm sure you've all noticed that too, in the low range especially, and so I thought that might have something to do with the gate on my sound settings in OBS. And so I've adjusted that to try to lower the gate a bit to pick up my voice while I'm talking somewhat more softly. So hopefully that will fix some of the audio issues I've been having, but let me know what you think, if it's alright or not. Hope it will keep out any annoying mouth breathing sounds or anything like that still. Anyhow, so what's going on? Well, I actually went all the way down to Dorder and picked up some nice items there. Had to go all the way to Dorder because it's a trade city. So if we look at our items, you'll notice I picked up the Bloody Strings. So it's a harp that gives blood slack, and that should be nice for Ramzo once we turn him back into a bard, and we have to use him to fight in the solo duel. So that should be good. I also picked up the Kashmir. So it's like a rug, I guess. Right, or some kind of fabric. I don't know exactly what you'd classify this item as. It seems like some kind of rug. Anyway, it's a dancer weapon. And it gives you permanent regen, which is pretty nice. I also picked up the Platinum Sword for Agrius. That was the shiny sword that Islud had in the monastery, and which we weren't able to steal. So now we've got it, which is cool. And I picked up the Ninja Edge. So, yeah, it's just a more powerful sword. There's really nothing all that interesting about it. And did I get anything else of note? I don't think so in terms of items. You'll notice if we go over to Lavian, I have a secret hunt equipped with her. So I actually did poach some enemies on the way up here, but there weren't any fur shops in this area, so I wasn't able to trade those in and get whatever it was. So we'll try to do that in the next act. I poached a black chocobo, a grenade, which is a level 2 or tier 2 bomb, and I also poached a Arimon, which is either level 1 or level 2 of those flying one-eyed Arimon enemies. Not sure what the level is exactly on that. Okay, so I also put the bracer on her. I think for the Ygra fight, I will actually switch it out to Rad, and I will make him into a Geomancer for the fight. You know, the Chemist could be viable. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to experiment with that fight, because it is so difficult, and we're going to die a lot on it. No doubt about it. I mean, it's possible I could just get lucky and take him out the first try, but oh man, that battle is hard. Okay, and then Agrius. Nothing too interesting. She's almost got Holy Explosion. So I'm hoping I will be able to grab that, grab the job points I need in the next battle, and then we'll be ready to fight Ygraf. We'll have Holy Explosion ready. That should be all pretty sweet. And Ramza, you know, he's getting up there. The job points he needs. He needs 900 to get 2 swords. So he's 2/3 of the way there, or slightly more. That's good. But I don't think he'll make it until after we finish this chapter. And I guess that about does it for my characters in terms of where they're at. I'm somewhat hesitant to actually go ahead and enter the next battle, because once you go in the castle, there's no coming back. But I think we're pretty much good to go. Yeah. Alright. This is it. Riovanes Castle. So the first mission is not really that difficult, actually, at the gate of Riovanes Castle. I don't find it to be too difficult. Actually, one time I did a single character, single class challenge, and I made it all the way up to this mission, but that was as far as I got. It was with Ramses, a wizard. Alright, so this is the first time we actually meet Barinten, the rather infamous Duke. And it seems she's meeting up with Vormav and Wygraf. So you can see he's kind of a war-loving man. Vormav is shocked to hear that Barinten knows about the stones and their efforts to collect them. You can see that, you know, Barinten's a pretty savvy guy. Not all that surprising, considering the position he's managed to get for himself through war profiteering and so on, and assassinations. But, he's made a slight miscalculation. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. Sounds like something a government official would say. Everything has been set up in Barinten's favor. Obviously a calculating and careful sort of man. He's got 2 of the holy stones. Vormav's not a very loving father, you can see. This has to be an unexpected turn of events. Are they? So this is the first point at which we learn that Vormav has also become a Lukavi. He calls them humans, unlike himself. And it would be interesting to know at exactly what point in the plot he does become a Lukavi. So we will save here, just to be able to restart if we need to, without viewing the cinematic. Yeah, I always thought that the scenes in this section of the game were so well done, so well plotted, and so well paced, and just the environments and the dialogue and pretty much everything about them is just so well done. It's really one of the standout story sections of the game. And I think if they ever did like a remake of this game in with 3D graphics, and maybe like changed up the art style so it looks something more like Final Fantasy 12 or something like that. Maybe a mix of tactics in Final Fantasy 12. This section would just be so amazing in terms of what they could do with the cutscenes, and I think it would be great if they kind of brought out the more sort of horror elements of this game, which you definitely see in this section. It could be quite interesting. So we've already done this, all the character setup, and let's just go and fight. So what we're up against to begin with here are some archers and a mage, I think, that have some pretty serious terrain advantage. So I think I'm going to hang back with Ramza, even though he is a ninja and can actually get in there and fight now. And the reason why is I want to buff up my characters a bit before we actually engage with the wizard and so on. But we do need to save Rafa, I think, in this mission. So I might need to run forward with Agrius and get her to tank for us. But yeah, I think I want these two characters here. And then, I don't know, it's hard to say. The summoner may actually be better off in the other group, but then we don't really have... Like, I could put her behind Ramza and get Ramza to tank, but I don't know. Ninjas have been nerfed so that they're not as durable as they used to be, if I remember correctly. We'll see. We'll see. The positioning of this team is really quite inopportune. They don't get to do very much because of their position on the map. There's some water between them and the enemies, and there's a lot. The enemies have a huge amount of terrain advantage on this map. So if you had like a standard bow instead of a crossbow, this would be one of the worst maps to use an archer. Just look at that. It's a kind of a nightmare. So, yeah, you know, living with Barinten and these assassins, it seems like it's kind of like mafia or something. You can never really leave. And Malik continues to show his misplaced faith. Desperate misplaced faith in Barinten. Alright. So Rafa again is without any items on. I probably should have equipped her with something. It didn't even have to be anything good. Anything is better than nothing, right? But I didn't, so we'll just see how this goes. Obviously going to use lightning stab here. Can't get these archers. It would be nice if I could, but I can't get Malik. I don't think it's necessarily worth using lightning stab just to do that. So I will, I think, actually crush punch and lightning stab with the same mana cost, same damage, and crush or lightning stab actually could have an effect on him. So I will go with lightning stab. And we got silence. I don't know if that actually will prevent him from casting his spells, but his physical attack is pretty formidable anyway. Yep. That sounds about right. So, yeah, Ramza is just going to hang back for a little while. I will probably join the fray, maybe in a couple turns. Does Malik have anything that's really worth stealing? Eh. Eh. Look at this guy. No, Diamond Sword I think is worse than what I have for Agrius right now, so... I have one of those already, so I don't need to worry about that. And I have a Platinum Sword as well. Yeah, you know, they're pretty well kitted out, but I don't think there's any pressing need to steal from them. So I'm just gonna advance. See what kind of problems we can cause for them. Actually, the carpet that Lavian has as her weapon does some pretty considerable damage. It's like equivalent or better than Agrius' attack, but I think that's just because she has the what do you call it? The bracer equipped, which gives her some serious physical attack capabilities. So yeah, this mission is really just about the archers. If you can get up there and screw with them, they're in trouble. And I think I made a pretty serious mistake by not putting my summoner in the first party. So yeah, Raph is dead. And that takes Malik out of the fight too. Which, in a way, is a significant benefit. Like, I don't really lose anything by not having Rafa in the battle, so she was just a useful damage sponge there for us. Okay, so this guy's got some monk abilities. Alright, and huh. Okay, we'll just move up there. Let's see. Ooh, that is not good, because I find the elemental effects don't really, or the status effects don't trigger all that much with Geomancy, so I really think that using the gun is the superior option there. So, I will just Moogle myself here. And hopefully I will be able to cast something more useful next round. So there we go, if we got some speed going. And let's see what we get with this. Good, good, nice, very good. Okay, yeah, that one knight down in the, I don't even know what you would call that, the nook of the wall. I'm sure there's a proper technical term for it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, that that knight really is a wizard. He just, or a time mage. He just casts magic, really. So it's kind of funny because you have these knights in this mission that aren't really knights. They just look that way. You know, they get the life bonuses that knights get, but the HP bonuses, but they don't actually fight like knights normally would. So I will. I think I'm going to continue Cheer Song, and I think I will actually start compressing their damage output. Okay, so I think that Time Mage Knight got turned into a frog, which is fantastic. And this is going to be fantastic too. So those enemies were confused, and they are going to be more of an issue for me now, but that was just so much damage, I didn't want to let it go. Yeah, I see, I'm not too sure what the damage formula is for bows, and whether reducing their physical attack would actually help with that. I think it would. I don't think they're like guns. At the same time, I think I might actually just go with this. I've got a pretty hefty physical attack bonus of that bracer, so I think I should do some reasonable damage with this. It's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Thought he was actually going to attack me, but no, it was just him using, like, the anti-status element ability, I think it was. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, it's not bad. Altogether, probably dealing about 140 damage combined to the enemies. So that's good. Yeah, I still think that... Is this... What's this guy's status like? He's only got silenced. So he was knocked out of confusion by Wiznabis. So that means I probably just want to shoot him. I don't think that stop is going to trigger. And after this, I will just go up and beat on him with my dancer. Flavian. Okay, that's good. It's nice to see screwing around with that. I don't know if my summoner is going to die or not. Hard to say. Okay, so I think I'm going to start moving up with Ramza. And I think at this point I will also try using Nameless Song for one round. It could be useful here. But maybe Ramza will just die. Who knows? Yeah, the ninja is, you know, has a reasonably high evade and that kind of thing, but it doesn't really matter that much because, you know, the archers get automatic concentrate, so they will hit you no matter what your evade is. So I can do these cheap ones, and I can do these. But what about my sweet... Oh yeah, do this. See how you like these. So, Agri still can't move, but I don't think that is a huge issue here. I don't think attacking him... Press punch. What the hell, let's do it. So 90 damage at 54%, or 19%. Don't like that. Too bad. We'll get behind him. So that wasn't too bad. This is the first time in a while I've been able to use Bahamut. I'm almost at being able to get Klops. Or at the very least, like Leviathan. You know, any of those cool higher level summons. And we'll just wait here because we have re-raise on that guy, so why not take advantage of it. Do we want to wait for the crystals and so on? Maybe, I mean, we have a guy turned into a frog, so it might not be such a bad idea. We don't need to worry about that. 46% is not good enough. So, we'll just go with split punch. And it's not really too much for Ramza to do. Definitely want to keep grabbing that that experience or job points we can get. I'm gonna go after Ramza. No big deal. Life Song will take care of it. So nothing too much for her to do. I think we'll just cast. Good. Let's go ahead and cast Stop, actually, on our unfortunate friend down there. And we'll move over here so we can grab some of these items. And this will probably mean that, you know, Ramza will be high enough level, or have enough job points to grab 2 swords by the end of this mission. I think. Some good damage there. Especially for hitting someone with a carpet. It's quite amazing, really, how carpet is much more deadly than a sword or a any number of other sharp, pointy items. Including a gun. Look at that. Some beat on this guy. So we can move again. Means that let's move up here and cast Protect on myself. This guy is finished. I'm just gonna leave him for my other guys to beat on. And I will change over to cheer. Maybe try to steal some stuff from him. No mana left. So I guess I'll just go beat on her. And take a hit. Google us. Alright. It's not a big deal. So the reason I wasn't in a hurry to use cheer previously was because I didn't want to drag this out too much. Just wanted to get the enemies to drop their stuff. So I think I'm just about done with Chemist. I need to get throw item, but other than that, I do need to get Remedy still as well, but other than that, I pretty much got everything I want. It's a floating frog! Amazing. Okay. Too much damage. So nothing she can do this turn, that's okay. Alright, Frog. It's just you and me now. Get some of those wind slash bows. They should sell for some reasonable amounts of money. I think they were 4,000 to purchase. Great. Come the drops. So obviously I don't really need to grab some archer abilities with my summoner. So she'll just keep on doing what she's been doing. Agrius might find something useful there. Wow. Okay. So let's look at Archer. And yes, she has got all these abilities now. So that thing that we were kind of talking about on the thread, about whether you inherit all the abilities or not, it's actually true that you inherit all the abilities. Oh. Leap over a frog, single bound. bad. Gotta admire that frog's determination. I mean, it's literally impossible that it could kill me at this point. Because of my regen. But persistent. Decidedly underwhelming. Cool. Just maybe wait on one more enemy. Might get something interesting from him in terms of abilities. Come on! Wow, that frog got some serious range on him. Could use some help. Alright. Just about ready to call it quits on this mission. Finally. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that night. I mean, I could get some monk abilities from him, but I don't care that much about them. So it's good night for the frog, executed with a carpet. So here I was talking about, you know, the great drama of this section and the pacing and the ominous horror elements, and we end the mission with killing a frog with a carpet. Way to spoil the experience, eh? But hasn't this entire run been all about that? Anticlimactic victories with ridiculous themes? But what that knight is saying is true. In fact, we are about to face a monster, and what many people consider to be the actual boss of the game. Ygraph followed by the demon Velius, or I should say the Lucavi Velius. This is another great scene. Does what a lot of, you know, it's kind of horror films 101, is you don't show the monster until, you don't give it away at the very beginning. You show the after effects of its power. So come on is... it's a bit of a bad translation. It's probably something like Shikari or something like that. Alright, this is a save screen we will probably be returning to a good number of times in the next video, which I expect to be a long one. So, we have saved. Just confirming we've saved. Alright. So, that is the end of this video. It should just take us back to the formation screen, yes. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I should be uploading the next one tomorrow, but if it gets really long and I have a lot of failures against Y-Graph, it could be the next day because I'll just run out of time tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you're looking forward to the next video. I'm looking forward to it with a mixture of maybe dread and excitement. We're going to see Ramza take on Y-Graph as a bard, and I will tell you that Velius is no joke in Rebirth. And I mentioned that that some people consider him to be the real boss of the game, but I'm kind of hoping that the other Lukavi have been buffed to a similar degree so that we actually have something to look forward to in terms of challenges going forward in the game. Because one way or the other, we will beat Y-Graph next time. So I hope you're looking forward to it, and I will see you then.